Hey everybody, this is Diane's Corner, and such a beautiful afternoon. And I've been thinking about Tom Kessel's house, and I can see his house from our kitchen window. I'm going to try to flip it here and see. There it is. It's kind of right in the center there. As the sun is going down, I just love how it looks. So warm and kind of a big piece of architecture on the hill. So anyway, I came here in 2004, and I just thought I would see that house kind of looking dilapidated like the rest of the buildings in town, and it wasn't. It was beautiful. It was all re-sided with nice steel siding and a nice roof and beautiful vinyl windows, and I thought, wow, this is really nice. Well, I came to find out that Tom Kessel he's the youngest there of the family that lives there, and he had had the vision to take care of it properly and make sure it was maintained. So I really appreciate what he did for that house. So I'm going to see if I can get a little closer and just tell you, I really have focused on the history of this house in the last few years. So I'm going to just kind of keep moving and see if I can keep it in vision. I might lose some power as I go down the hill. That's what happened to me the last time. But anyway, I have to go down this little scoria hill and then head over here to the Kessel house. It got to reconnect here. It said trying to reconnect. Okay, so I'm turning and I'm walking toward. I better see if this can work. And I might not be able to finish this. I hope I can finish it. But anyway, I'll try to get a little closer to the house. It was built by the Dutch in 1910 by a man by the name of William Gobius from the Netherlands. And in 1910 there was this big bustle around Belfield, and they thought they would bring 200 people over. It was called the $1 Million Project, which they did. However, it seemed like the economy just wasn't going to work out for them. He built the house to entertain dignitaries that came through, and everything just seemed to be going fine, but there was a big economic depression, and people just couldn't get a go on it. So a lot of them went back to Holland, and he stayed 3 years and sold it, went back, and so there was a family that bought it, and then it was empty about 1919 when the Spanish epidemic came through. So it would be a nice place for a hospital. In fact, many people were treated in this hospital, and it was called the Belfield Hospital, and a lot of people around town here even were born here. So that's kind of the history of the big house, the mansion on the hill, and it was called the Hollander House. Well, in 1928, Phil and Mildred Kessel bought the home. And they got married in 1928 and had a family of 16 children, which Tom was the youngest, and he's living here now. And I thought, well, it'd be fun just to thank him for all he's done here to keep this beautiful home looking so nice. And and who knows? Maybe this is how the West was won when the early 1900s, when people were coming through and the railroad was bringing people here daily, and this town was a buzz of people. But anyway, this house is a springboard for a lot of memories for me, and so I listed all of the people that were born to the family here, which Phil and Mildred, Phyllis, Patsy, Kathleen, Shirley, Derry, Joyce, Valerie, Leroy, Philip, Vernon, Charles, Raymond, Lawrence, Alan, Ralph, and Tom. Okay, somebody's asking me a question. The Dutch were from the Netherlands. Yeah, yeah, they thought they could make a go of it here, but the economy and the land just didn't turn around for them, and many of them returned back to where they were. Well, anyway, in the last few years, I've been taking kind of a deep dive into the house and thought, and Tom, he thought too, maybe we could do something like get it on the historical record, but due to the improvements that have been made to it, they just wouldn't accept it on the historical register. So then we thought, well, maybe it could be a non-profit. Well, we'll try non-profit. Well, we went that direction, and that didn't seem to really kick off either. So we actually did get a permit from the city to do special events, and we did have several special events which were quite fun. And that is kind of like where all the action has been since I've been here. And well, just thanking Tom and acknowledging him for all the work he's done here to keep this beautiful home as it is, and looking forward to many more years to see what will be in store for this beautiful home. Well, that's my story today. Have a good day. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful December 50-degree day. Have a good one. Bye now.